I'm Craig Whittet, Head of Department of Product Design Engineering, which is an undergraduate and a postgraduate programme run between the University of Glasgow School of Engineering and the Glasgow School of Art, School of Design. In terms of an engineering discipline, we're relatively young, but it's not just engineering, it's very much design engineering. So it's bringing in a strong essence of the person, the human aspect. And that's something that I try and do with the team that I work with, is to give the students a real sense of industry within their education and to make them appreciate the responsibilities that they have as being design engineers in terms of how you work with your customer, how you understand their requirements, their needs, looking at manufacturing, the impact that has, the energy that we're looking at using, and also the longevity of products. And we're saying, well, as educators, are we actually embracing this? Are we looking at the core disciplines that now have to be part of a student's experience? And then you start to look at how things are changing in terms of manufacturing, and looking at the direct link between what we're seeing on a screen and what we're actually producing in an additive or a subtractive way. In some ways, I think education has an opportunity here to really influence aspects of industry by taking risks that maybe industry can't because of the constraints that they're under. So I think Industry 4.0 has to really be in keeping with what education is doing and vice versa. That's only going to work if the students today are picking up the skills and developing those skills and technologies which are going to be applied in the future. Well, the relationship with Fusion really came through our graduates, and we, as a department, we have lots of spin-outs. So a local spin-out in Glasgow called Filament PD. They had made the jump from one piece of software that they'd been using, a piece of software that we teach as well as part of the curriculum, and they'd moved over to Fusion for a variety of reasons. I think primarily because it was offering other ways of approaching their industry. It really is quite encouraging to see the investment that Autodesk are making. And I think if you look at that philosophy and see the trajectory, it would be really unwise of us not to be part of that. A lot of the CAD is taught early years as part of the university curriculum, and we're very much about the application of that in the studio curriculum. The way that we approached it was actually embedding it into projects. Early exploration of CAD, a bit of analysis through Fusion, and then using aspects of 3D printing, which we have access to in our department, and then analysis of that. Things were breaking, we're learning from that, and then we're exploring other ways of actually doing it. And what I think is really valuable is that it becomes a seamless part of that process, and students know the relevance of the tool, when to use it, when to get the best from it. And if you're able to see the application of that in a physical sense at an early point in their educational experience, that can only be a positive thing.